hour 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. Hope you're having a good day so far. You good? Mm-hmm.
How we doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, good times today.
By the way, somebody posted the skit of the Gap Girls, from SNL.
Yeah, right.
And how nobody, like David Spade and Adam Sandler, didn't know that Chris Farley was going to do the get off me, okay?
I'm starving.
I'm starving.
Yes.
And, you watch Spade and Sandler of, them trying not to lose it.
Oh, they're in absolute tears. 8586 says, no shot that Trump could beat Elvis. Elvis was loaded to the gills with Coke. He's not feeling a thing. Oh, man, I was listening to rumors about you guys are great, man. It's just funny, good times.
It's all in good fun. We're having a good time.
All the questions. Our question today is give us your scar story. We have a lot of those in the 12 o'clock hour. We've all got scars. They tell a lot of stories. So, Dr. Kranz,
but the big story is who's going to play center and who's going to play guard. Titans.
Austin Schlatman and Jackson Slater.
There you go.
There's your scar stories today as well. So, look, man, we're just getting you to 3 o'clock today, and then a real sports show takes over, and then we're good. But we're going to have fun for the next hour.
Yeah, we are indeed.
Somebody birthdays at 2:45. We're not going to waste your time.
No, we're not. I'm looking at another mock draft.
All right. I'm stabbing his left eye, right? This time.
Is that the dominant or non-dominant?
Let's give him the non-dominant right now, just so he can still, he's kind of – then you stab the right one real quick.
Yeah.
So.
That might be the way it goes. But
all right, Brad, who are you looking at? Car pulls up out the window. What's going on out there? What's happening out there?
Yeah, anyway.
All right, who's this mock draft from?
This is Chad Reuter from the NFL. And he goes Arvell Reese in round 1 and Denzel Boston, the wide receiver from Washington, in round 2 at 35.
And by the way, you knew Chad Reuter's dad is?
I don't.
Roto. Roto Reuter. I checked out 12:48.
Yeah, we know.
Physically.
Round 3, Trey Zune III, the center from Texas A&M. That's not. I don't hate him.
He's not bad.
I wouldn't hate that if that ended up happening. And in round number 4, he goes with Emmett Johnson, running back from Nebraska.
No.
In round number 5, we have Isaiah World, offensive tackle from Oregon, and Robert Henry Jr., another running back from Texas San Antonio.
They're not taking 2 running backs. Look, can you find out where Coogan, the center of Indiana, is going? I'm shocked he's going some 5th and 6th round. I was like, what? That guy's pretty good.
Do you like Jake Slaughter from Florida, the center from Florida?
We saw him at media. We didn't get to interview him media days.
I like him too.
Plus his last name. How could you not like him, right?
I don't know. This draft is just through 5 rounds, and I don't see him.
Oh, and he's not good enough to do 2 more rounds?
I guess not.
Had to go hand his dad a wrench.
Oh God, this is going to pick 174, which is the 5th round. He has the Baltimore Ravens taking Ryan Eckley, a punter from Michigan State.
See, what's he doing? If you draft a punter, you should be fired as a GM.
Like in any round?
Yeah.
What about kicker?
Same.
Okay.
Kicker and punter, especially punters, worthless. Absolutely.
Don't do dumb that hurt the team.
Not going to say worthless.
I just said it. Worthless. Punters are worthless. They do nothing but punt.
Yeah, you just said if you called a play, the first play you would call is a punt.
That's right.
So don't you need a punter for that?
Yeah. He's not cutting him. Spring ball. You're going to do punt. I hope then I don't need you anymore. You're gone. You're out of here. 7367
says, I actually did a spit take with the Rota joke. Now I got to clean the inside of my windshield. Thanks, I guess.
That's what happens when you got 2 people who are professional and one is
Buckethead
not.
Says, I bet Slaughter kills it in the league.
Yeah. You'd have to play, what's the Slaughter song? Up all night, sleep all day.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
He was the sound man at the Wild Horse Saloon for many years.
Was he really?
Yeah.
The guy from Slaughter?
That's his name.
Yeah.
Something Slaughter, whatever it is. He was the guy. And I'm like, you look familiar. He's like, I'm like Slaughter. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that was the guy.
1988 in Las Vegas. Mark Slaughter.
Mark Slaughter, yeah.
There you go.
Was that a one?
Tim Kelly used to be there. Former Titans offensive coordinator. I don't know if it's that Tim Kelly, but
He used to be where? At the Wild Horse?
No, they had a member of the band named Tim Kelly.
Is he still active? Slaughter? Is he still touring or anything? I don't know. Webster Slaughter was a receiver for many years for the NFL, for the Browns and the Oilers. He did. Yeah. How you doing over there? Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good. Is anyone going to take the North Carolina job? Because Tommy Lloyd has turned it down, going to stay at Arizona.
Who?
I think they went after Byington. He's staying at Vandy.
So is it Dusty May? Is that the
Michigan.
new name that's out there?
From Michigan?
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave Michigan.
Well, I mean, Billy Donovan, you were correct about that. He's probably going to get the job. But Dusty May, I mean, would you not go from Michigan to North Carolina? I'd stay at Michigan. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want the North Carolina job. That's a lot of living up to a lot of things. I'm good, man. I am good with all that.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, Billy Donovan, why would you stay in Chicago?
Does he have to get fired first? Can he leave? How does that all work?
I don't know. But, yeah, I'm curious who's going to get this job because I keep seeing people turn it down.
I mean, does Billy Donovan want to come back and get into the rat race of the NIL? What team has oh my God, college basketball team has no players right now? Oh, I just read it this morning. Everybody's gone. They have
this was 2 hours ago on ESPN. Dusty May happy at Michigan, won't talk about UNC job. So there you go. Dusty May will be the next head coach.
Congratulations, Carolina Blue. You got your guy there. What team is it? I just read this morning. Everybody entered the portal, and it's a good team. And I forget now who it is, but I mean, do you want to deal with that nonsense? I mean, we know college coaches. The football world is driving them crazy right now. You know, I need more money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, man, what's going on here? But it's the world they created. But if you go from the NBA, we don't have to worry about that, to college, where you do it, where it's the predominant thought every day of building your team and how much money's in NIL. No, man. But Donovan's got 2 titles. At Florida, 06 and 07, he's done it. He went to the Final Four as a player. He went to the Final Four. Was he in 2000 when Michigan State beat Florida? Was he the coach then?
I think so, yeah. He was there. I think he took over in like 98 or something like that. He was there a long time.
So he went to 3 finals with Florida. So, I mean, you got nothing left to prove. You're a great coach.
He was with Florida from 96 to 15.
Okay. I think he was in Marshall before that.
Yes. Because he was with Pitino at Kentucky, 89 to 94, Marshall, 94 to 96, then Florida.
Yep.
Then the Thunder from 15 to 20.
Thunder.
2020 to present, the Bulls.
I mean, so he's worth tens of millions.
So he was at Florida almost 20 years.
Not
crazy.
bad. He was, yeah. And so 2 titles, 3 championship game appearances. You're good, Billy. You're good.
And he's only 60. So, I mean, if he still wants to coach,
let him do it. Let him go do that. But
if I end up being right about this, I might have to take a victory lap.
Let's do it.
Because that was like one of the first names when, like, well, who's going to get the Carolina job? Billy Donovan.
Chase, I swear to God, if that's Billy Donovan and you go to your office and you change, you come back out in like a tight wrestling uniform and you take a victory lap around the building, that might be one of the greatest moments ever here at Cromwell Media. If you could do that.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Yep. But you got to jog. You can't walk. You got to do a real lap, like a jogging lap around in a wrestling uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's illegal, and I'm calling the feds in to shut this down.
Is that Joe Rexrode? I haven't heard that voice in a while.
Was that when he was – so that was when he was in studio, right? So that was like 3 years ago.
Is he in Indianapolis for the guy?
Supposedly.
Okay.
I think he's in a bunker somewhere. I don't know.
Well, you'd want your top college basketball guy if you're the Athletic. I mean, we're sitting at the Unathletic. We're sitting our college basketball insider to a
Whataburger?
to Buffalo Wild Wings in Bellevue to cover the game. get just much work out of him over there as I will if he goes to Indianapolis.
And then he'll sit down and with the basketball games on. Yeah, can you turn on UFL?
Oh, my gosh.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. It's Chasing Big Joe on a Friday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Wes in Hermitage says Rex Road should be back in a gout a month or so, I would imagine. Hold on, Wes.
Wes, I'm liking your stuff on the socials, man. Keep it up. Don't quit. We've talked about this. You're doing good, buddy.
Wes and Adam are loyal season ticket holders, as I like to call them.
They're day one STHs.
STH.
Season ticket holders.
You and abbreviations going to get us all in trouble today.
No, man. Season ticket holder.
Yeah. I like that.
What the hell is Justin and Greenbrier talking about? Don't you confuse us at Friday, Justin.
Oh, well, okay. I was going to bring that up. I hear many of y'all say you like an offensive lineman, but how do you come to hold that opinion? How does someone evaluate an offensive lineman? How do you evaluate O-line?
Well, do your tackle? I mean, they're different. You're a tackle. Do you give up? How do you set your butt? Can you pass block for one?
Yeah.
You got long arms, short arms. That's where your arms matter. The coaches do not like tackles with short arms. You will not get drafted. You will not do well. They like long arms on guys. So if you do that, guards and centers, how can you explode off the ball?
You want the meat in the middle, right? Like the bigger guys are going to be your center and guard.
The bigger your butt, and I talked with Rick Stockstill on the air one time about that. The bigger your butt is, the more I want you inside. Guard, center, guard.
Yeah, because tackles have gotten leaner.
Look at Lawan.
Yeah.
Lawan was the prototypical nice tackle of the 2010s and the 2020s. Long arms.
Whereas you go back to B-Hop, when B-Hop was the tackle, he was bigger.
Bigger,
at the time, yeah.
Go look at the Hogs. One of the greatest offensive line teams ever was the Redskins of the 80s. Those dudes were all just a big glob of men. But now the tackle's gotten so important because the rusher's gotten so important. So the tackles, can you drop back? You have long arms. Can you pass block? That's the main thing. And then for the interior, can you explode? Can you get off the ball? Can you get your guy and drive him down the field? That's how you do it. A lot of guys, it says, well, I can do that. But can you block Jeffrey Simmons? Can you hold Jeffrey Simmons for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
If you can, you're a damn good offensive lineman.
Right. Well, and that's what some of these guys, I mean, look, you talk about getting them better and developing them. If they got to go up against Simmons and now, Johnson, if he's got his speed coming off the edge. Why am I blanking on who they just signed?
John Franklin Myers.
Thank you.
John Franklin Myers.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to go up against them. That's going to make you better.
Yeah. So, I mean, they know what they're looking at, and that's why the Jackson Slater, the Titans took in the 5th round from Sacramento State. I think that guy, given the opportunity to see what he could do, he was a great mauler at Sacramento State. Can he do it in the next level? And the problem is they had Dylan Raditz here who couldn't do it. So now you're comparing both these guys from FCS schools and to get it done. I mean, one of the greatest linemen of all time came from an FCS school. That's Jackie Slater that played so many years with the Rams. So it's a matter of fit and who you got and get in there and get the job done. And that's where the evaluation comes in. That's why scouting is so important.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, see, again, I feel better about the offensive line because I look at based on – and look, my evaluation, I read a lot of people that know more than I do. And some of the guys that, are falling to not falling, but are projected to be in the 4th, 5th, 6th round, because I'll always remember Floyd, would say, I can get a guard later. I can get a guard day 3. Like he could get those guys day 3. And so I remember that, and it kind of just makes me feel better about, like, even if you do have rookies starting, that I feel like there's some talent there in the interior offensive line.
There is.
Then you have, Slotman or however
Schlotman. But I get what Floyd's saying, but you're not getting – Mike Munchak is one of the greatest offensive guards ever. Ever. You're not getting him in the 6th round. You're not. You're not getting Bruce Matthews in the 7th
you're
round,
not.
right?
No.
So when you know about these guys. As long as you're not an Alabama offensive lineman, you should be pretty good. Otherwise, you're not going to be good.
When was Bruce taken?
83.
I know, but what round?
First round.
First round?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. 83. Good times. Sorry.
And don't come in. I know John Hanna is one of the greatest guards of all time with Alabama. I get that. I'm talking about in the last 15-year Alabama. Remember,
offensive linemen under Saban have not done well in the
remember
NFL.
Barrett Robbins?
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. The guy, Outland Trophy winner, the guy was scared of a butterfly. Gets to the NFL, doesn't do anything. Couldn't play dead in a cowboy movie. I mean, terrible. Just wasn't tough. And then his buddy Chance Warmack, who came here, by the way, I've told the story. Every time I interviewed Chance Warmack, he had grass on his face. And I don't know how he got grass on it. Every single time he had grass on his face. Then he wins the Super Bowl with the Eagles, and I get that. But it's not good.
With Saban at Alabama, how many draft picks do you think he had total?
Hold on. So that was 07 to 23. That would have been 17 years. You go the season, 17. I'm going to say he had 132.
133. That's pretty damn good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
JoJo. Powerball tonight. Powerball is going to be 9.
47 of those were first rounders. Wow. JoJo. The Titans took 5.
Okay.
5 players.
Warmack. The guy that walked around the locker room naked, the fullback, what was his name?
Justin Fowler.
Justin, how do you remember his name?
Yeah. The middle linebacker.
Rashawn Evans?
Rashawn Evans.
Good one, buddy.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
And who's the other one? Oh, did you say Warmack? Yeah, you said Warmack.
Warmack, naked guy, Derrick Henry, Rashawn Evans, and there's one more Alabama guy.
Why am I blanking on this?
09.
I'll have to think.
It's not Antoine Odom. He was there before Saban. 12. I'm going down the list in my head of drafts.
3 of these guys were first rounders. Warmack, Evans.
That's Henry was not a first rounder.
No. So who are we forgetting?
First rounder?
Why am I
19 only had 4 guys.
Why am I blanking on this?
21. Come on, Chase. You got this. Clock's running out. 8, 7.
Latham.
He's been so average.
Good
I forgot
Lord.
about him. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Oh, my God. How did we forget
crazy.
that? The text line is going to blow up in a second. Yeah. So, because 24 was Saban's last year, right?
23.
Or 23. All right. So, Latham. Latham. And then before that, I think Rashawn Evans, Derrick Henry in the second round.
Naked guy in 15 or 14.
15. Fowler, Justin Fowler. And then Chance Warmack in 13. And before that, I guess not.
Was it Antoine Odom, the last one? That was like 02 or 03 or something along those lines.
Potentially. I'm looking through all these.
Working. Sorry. Still like the guy from Toy Story 2.
Antoine Odom in 2004.
Look at us. What's his name? The guy that owns a toy store in Toy Story 2.
Al's Toy Bar.
Al's Toy Bar.
I got to go all the way to work on a Saturday. He cuts across the street.
Yeah. Then he belch in Woody's face. It's like Cheetos, whatever it is.
That's a pretty. I don't know if I'd call that a belch.
And it's Newman.
It is Newman.
It's
You're right.
Newman's
the voice
voice.
of Newman.
Yeah. It's us.
Before Antoine Odom, in 1996, the Houston Oilers took.
Let me guess. Oh God.
You want the round?
Yeah. I don't remember now.
4th round, defensive end.
From Tennessee. From Jeremy. Not Jeremy Fowler. God, I don't.
Kendrick Burton.
Kendrick Burton.
Yep, 96.
They took a guy from Franklin County that played at Alabama. in the early 90s, I think. I think that's right.
They took Jeremy Nunley, who was a
Jeremy
defensive
Nunley.
end. Yeah,
Jeremy
94.
Nunley.
Yeah.
From Franklin County, Tennessee, baby.
Yep.
Hey.
They also took Lemansky Hall in the 7th round in 1994.
Keith McCants, 91, 92, linebacker. Dude was a badass at Bama, and it was terrible. I think he passed away, too.
What year?
91 or 92, maybe 93, right in there.
You said he went to Alabama?
Yes, linebacker. Might have been the first or second round. Might have been in the 93 draft with Hopkins.
No.
From Alabama, linebacker?
It was – I'm not seeing it. Nope. I don't know. He's not listed.
All right, well, then I'm on a mission. Keith McCants.
Remind me to show you we got to go to break. I forgot. We're late. Michelle Kennedy, the president of the Nashville Predators, will join us coming up next. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
Evangelista goes right, cuts to the middle, backhand goal! Preds win! A beautiful goal by Nashville's most beautiful person to seal it in a shootout. Predators beat the Kings 5-4.
That was last night. Actually, it wasn't last night. That was this morning here in Nashville. Chasing Big Joe with you on this Friday. Max Hers, Hal Gill on the call. And we say hello to the president or Madam President of the Nashville Predators, Michelle Kennedy, who's on the line with us. Michelle, how you doing?
I'm great. You sure know how to make a person feel welcome. That was an excellent lead-in.
Well, we try. And look, it was a late one or an early morning here in Smashville. I signed off the air around 1:30, but it was worth it because the 2 points came back this way. So you got to feel good about that. Huge
win. Every game is huge. There's 7 left. We are right there, but so is everyone that we're playing against. So it's tough to stay up till 1 a.m, but it is a quality viewing experience with a great outcome. So I look forward to doing it again for these upcoming 4 home games. But this is you hear our players say it, you hear Bruno say it, we all feel it. This is why you do it. Like, this is why they do what they do. This time of year, while it is we're all biting our fingernails. It's angst-provoking, but man, is it fun! And this is something that we hoped we would be in a circumstance to do. And you know what? If you told us that at Thanksgiving that this would be our fate at this time of the year, we would have taken it 100% of the time. It's just a fun time of year, and I just look forward to the remaining 7 games and the playoffs to follow.
Yeah, and I think you say it's been fun because it has. And look, there's been a roller coaster ride as a lot of teams go through over the course of an 82-game season. After the trade deadline, you kind of sit there and wonder what do things look like. But the team, the players, they didn't know any of that. They're just going out and playing hockey every night. And so I think that's what has made this fun is seeing this mix of veterans. You got 2 guys that I think could hit the 40-goal mark, which would be awesome to see, and youngsters that are getting their opportunity as well. So I agree with you, Michelle. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, kudos to all those guys. You don't know what your team's going to look like after the trade deadline, and you have to re-gel very quickly. And these guys have done it. You mentioned 2 guys that might hit the 40-goal mark. I fully expect Stamkos and Forsberg to hit that, and they, along with Roman and Ryan O'Reilly and all those veterans in the locker room, have done a great job leading this team and capitalizing on the excitement of those young guys who are getting a chance. And it's a fun brand of hockey to watch. And I know that all of Smashville is invigorated by playing games that matter in April.
As someone that's been with this organization for a very long time, to see Barry Trotz, who will forever be known as the first coach and someone that helped build the Predator way and get this team into the playoffs for the first time, to leave, then come back as a general manager, to see him on, and I know he probably doesn't want to hear this term, his retirement tour, get to watch this, you got to feel pretty good for him too.
It's poetic. I mean, it feels right. It is, Barry has poured his heart and soul into this organization from day one. and it really does feel like the right kind of outcome to see us qualify for playoffs and hopefully have a long run. It would absolutely be the most appropriate way for us to enjoy this part of the season with Barry.
Well, Michelle, what's it like when you are staying up till 10, 11, midnight, those West Coast games, especially now with so much on the line? I mean, last night had to be like, what in the world is going on? And just the feeling when Evangelista makes that go. I'm sure the entire front office staff, everybody with the Preds was just going crazy last night or this morning.
Yeah, we had a text thread that lit up all the way till 1 o'clock in the morning. But you survive off pure adrenaline. Yeah, I am not built to stay up till 1 in the morning and get up at 6 to come down for meetings and different things that I had planned today. But I feel I'm on top of the world. Again, it's adrenaline. If the outcome had been different, I might be curling up on the couch in my office right now. But it's just the energy that comes from, we're all here for the same cause. We're pulling on the same rope. We want the same outcome. And there's an uplifting spirit that comes through in that.
Well,
an 8-round shootout. It's just, for lack of a more eloquent term, it's just cool. It's cool to experience, and we're having a good time with it.
I think cool is a perfect word for that. All right, so they're on the road for 4 more games, but next Thursday night, you guys are having the Predators Wine Festival and Tasting, supported by Deacons New South. Look, that's one of the best events of the year that you guys put on. That's next Thursday. How great it is to watch the Preds win on the road, celebrate with you guys at the Predators Wine Festival. It'd be a fun night next Thursday.
Yes, we'll have the Utah Preds game on the big screen and screens all over the building, and it's a terrific event. Deacons sponsors that event. Anyone who comes gets a Deacons New South gift card for $30. There's a VIP wine experience where there are some wine and food pairings and a more curated experience to walk through it in a much more in-depth way. Or there's the general admission route where you can taste as many wines as you can make time for during the course of the night. But it's a really, really fun event. I'm a big wine connoisseur. It's one of my favorites. So I hope that everyone listening and the two of you will come join us and watch some hockey and drink some wine.
Well, you might not know it, Michelle, but my co-host he's a Somalian, so he knows wine.
Sommelier?
Sommelier. Sorry. Sommelier. He knows. Just forget. I'm going home. He's sommelier. There you go. He knows the wine. So Nick, that's an invite, Michelle. We'll be there Thursday night. Thank you.
I'll see you then.
Have Mr. Henry hold the door for us and meet us there. I know how much he would love that.
Yes.
He calls it the wine tournament.
Michelle, I will tell you this. I've got a bunch of family coming in town for the concert tonight at Bridgestone with Chris Tomlin. So Bridgestone is not quiet because the Preds are gone. You guys got a big show tonight.
Every Good Friday. Yep. Chris Tomlin, we announced next Good Friday's Chris Tomlin show today. So
oh, wow.
Every day every time we have the show, we're announcing the next one. It's become sort of an Easter tradition around here. That's what we do on Good Friday. We have Chris Tomlin, and the building will be full, and it'll be a lot of folks who are thrilled to be spending time with Chris Tomlin and with each other.
Yep.
So yes, we have not gone on an Easter respite just yet down here.
Love it, Michelle. Appreciate the time as always, and obviously we'll be staying up late tomorrow night. Go Preds.
Go Preds. Nice to talk to you guys. Have a great weekend.
You too. Michelle Kennedy, the president of the Nashville Predators, joining us here on the program. And tomorrow night in San Jose to take on the Sharks after winning last night in a shootout. I'll have the pregame show for you at 8 o'clock, puck drop just after 9 here on 102.5 The Game. Predators at 35-31-9. The Sharks at 36-31-7. So and they both have 79 points. So it's this is fun though. I mean, these are playoff,
massive game.
Playoff, the most important game of the year. That is the God's honest truth.
There you go.
That's what they are. We'll come back with what day is it, celebrity birthdays, and wrap up the week. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. Hey, join us at John Daly's, 1907 Division Street, Nashville, tomorrow for a watch party for the basketball games. It's presented by Good Boy Vodka. You can enjoy $25 Good Boy bucket specials, and we'll be there from 5 to 7 with prizes and more. Don't miss it out. Only at John Daly's. Got the games this weekend, which I'm kind of like, I'll watch, but I don't care that much.
Do you not? They
Yeah.
don't care about you.
That's fine. That's, but I'll watch. I'll check it out.
Check him out, man. Let's see who wins. Arizona, Michigan, not Illinois, not Connecticut. I can't stand Hurley. Let's go Arizona.
Okay.
Why not?
I'm good with that.
There is no Arizona, according to some country song, right?
Yeah, that's true. You can get some oceanfront property in Arizona, too.
Sure heck can.
But you know what else you can get right now? What day is it? And celebrity birthdays. Bum, bum, bum. I was ready for you.
All right, first on the list we have, this is cool. American
cool.
Circus Day is today. So if you like the circus, go find one. Armenian Appreciation Day is today. Fish Fingers and Custard Day. Now, that is not a good combination. Custard and fish fingers? No,
I don't know
I'm
about that.
good. Find a Rainbow Day. I think you can get that at a gas station. Let's see. Good Friday Day is today. Good People Day. Hospital Admitting Clerks Day. National Chocolate Mousse Day. National Don't Go to Work Unless It's Fun Day. That's every day. National Film Score Day. How do you score a film?
1-0.
Okay. Okay. National Walk to Work Day. Pony Express, SMU. Student Government Day. Tweed Day. I don't know if you guys have tweed jackets or anything like that.
Joe's got 4.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
Yep.
Fancy.
They're made with rich Corinthian leather.
Somebody's got money. Weed Out Hate, Sow the Seeds of Greatness Day, and last but not least, World Party Day. Joe, you can wear one of your tweed jackets to that party.
There we go, buddy. All right, time for Celebrity Birthdays, brought to you by possibly you. Together at Cromwell.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Together
All right.
at Cromwell Media.
Dr. Crane, you go first today because Chase went first yesterday. Our first birthday, former Milwaukee Brewer pitcher, Nashville Sounds pitching coach Chris Bosio, something.
Don't hurt yourself. Stop. 60.
62.
63. Chase up 1-0. Chaser, never nervous Purvis Ellison led Louisville to the title in 1986. How old is Purvis Ellison?
I will say, thank you, Purvis Ellison, 57.
52.
59. Chase up 2-0. Dr. Crane, how old is former Georgia running back and New York Giants Super Bowl winning running back Rodney Hampton?
57.
60.
57 exactly.
Nice.
Chaser, how old is Olympic skier Peekaboo Street? Peekaboo Street.
59.
62.
55. Dr. Crane, how old is Hall of Famer Jared Allen, who purportedly lives here in Nashville?
Interesting. 54.
44.
44 exactly. Chase up 4-2. Chaser, Jay Bruce. How old is Jay Bruce?
Former Red. Jay Bruce is 42.
51.
39. Dr. Crane, how old is Cam Chancellor when he part of the Legion of Boom?
He was. 40.
43.
38. It's 4-3. Chaser, how old is Alec Baldwin?
Billy Baldwin. I'm Alec Baldwin. 68.
71.
68 exactly. Dr. Crane, how old is Eddie Murphy today?
Eddie Murphy is 62.
65.
65 exactly. Chase is up 8.
Party all the time.
Chase, how old is Kelly Taylor from the great show Beverly Hills 90210? Jeannie Garth.
51.
54.
54 exactly.
Nice.
What a game we got here. It's 8-5. We got more birthdays too. Dr. Crane, Adam Scott. He was the brother in Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah. It's been a few things.
I'm going to go with 58.
50.
53. Chaser, how old is Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter?
25.
21.
28. Dr. Crane, how old is Wayne Newton?
Wayne Newton is 88.
93.
84. Lightning round. Here we go. Chaser, how old is Tony Orlando?
67.
60.
82. Dr. Crane, how old is guitar player Mick Mars of Motley Crue?
72.
73.
70. It's now 8-6. Chaser, how old is actor David Hyde Pierce from Frasier, Dr. Crane's brother?
Niles. I'm going to say 67.
60.
67 exactly. Chaser's up 10-6. We got time. Dr. Crane, how old is singer Sebastian Bach of Skid Row? I will remember
I think he's going to be here in a couple of weeks.
63.
Brooklyn Bowl. You said 63?
I did.
I will say 61.
58. Chaser, how old is singer Leona Lewis?
47.
44.
41. Last one. It's 10-6. Dr. Crane, how old is actress Amanda Bynes?
37.
38.
She's 40. That counts. Chase wins 11-6. What a day, man. Came back and got it done.
Yeah, that was a good. While you were gone, I didn't do very well. Brando got me.
Did he?
Yeah, I think I just missed you too much.
Who was the me? Was that you, Dr. Crane?
Yeah, Dr. Crane did it.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
That is going to do it for us. Happy Easter. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. We'll see you Monday at noon.
Amen. It is Good Friday in more ways than one. We know what Good Friday is about. It was one of the worst days in history. It turned into one of the best things that ever happened. So know that God loves you. Know that we love you. And listen, we talk every day about this to the guys out there. Go to therapy. Know you're doing wonderful. Listen, all that's going wrong in your life and everything's happened to you, you're still here. You're still here. You're powerful. You're strong. You're wonderful. We need you. Your family needs you. Please know you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. Sometimes things don't go your way. That's because there's a better thing happening down the road. Always believe good things are going to happen and know that we love you. Again, more importantly, more than anything else in this world, know that God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD is coming your way next here on 102.5 The Game.